I think I've shared like bits and pieces of my testimony throughout my channel, but today I'm going to share a little bit more about my testimony and really what I've gone through and what I've experienced, and so like I grew up in the church, like, right? So like my parents, from a young age, like we were always, involved in youth group, and we would always go to church on Sundays as a family, and so like that was like normal for us growing up. Like I love my mom, I love my dad, but they didn't really give me or my siblings a good example, or we never really knew what it was like to grow up in a healthy, loving two-parent household. And so like my parents, they got a divorce. I think I was only in middle school when they separated, and then I saw my mom, struggle raising 6 kids. I have a big family. I have 5 other siblings, and so growing up, like I saw my mom struggle trying to raise 6 kids on her own, and so that was really tough. And then later on down the line, a few years later, I was only a freshman in high school whenever my mom, she unexpectedly passed away. And so like I've experienced firsthand the enemy come into my life, into my family's life, and he's caused ruin, he's caused destruction, because the enemy, he literally just came in and he wreaked havoc. He did whatever he wanted to do, and he brought oppression, he brought heaviness into my life and into my family's life. And so like I know firsthand, like, and I've experienced what the enemy is capable of, and how like he does not play fair. He does not play fair. He comes into your life and he brings destruction and ruin, and he does not care who you are. Whenever the enemy comes into our lives, it's the same exact thing as allowing a stranger to come into your home and to steal your belongings, to take away your hope, your freedom. Like when we give the enemy power and right to oppress us and to put us in bondage and in chains. And so like, why am I like so passionate like about this word, about this message, is because I feel like some of us as Christians, as believers, like as, people in the church, like we're too lackadaisical, in our walk, in our faith with the Lord. Like we allow the enemy to come into our lives and just do whatever he wants. But like there has to be a point in your life where you take a stand, where you have to say no more. Like no more. This right here, it ends right now. And if you do not take a stand, he will walk all over you, and you cannot allow the enemy to come in and do that. This is the fight not only for our lives, but this is for the next generation, for the ones who are going to come behind us.